Welcome back. A local event to benefit CASA of the 10th Judicial Circuit was rescheduled, but you can still get on the fun.
That's right. Andrew Barra joins us live this morning to tell us about the updated details. Andrew, good morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
Absolutely. So for those who didn't hear it the first time or aren't familiar, what is Cocktails for CASA?
So Cocktails for CASA is a fundraising event at J.K. Williams, where the team at J.K. Williams teaches us how to make a couple really cool craft cocktails. And then we also learn about CASA, our mission, and our need for more volunteers.
Very good.
All right, well, what is the new date for the event?
Yep, so the new date is July 20th. It's going to be the same time at 5:30 to 7:30. Same place, like I said, J.K. Williams.
Very good. And you kind of touched on some of the things you guys will be discussing, but what can people expect overall at this event?
Yep. So you know, we're going to have a tour of their distilling area and kind of learn about the process of that. And like I said, the team's going to teach us how to make two really cool craft cocktails. And then we'll talk about J.K. Williams, their history, the history of distilling in Peoria being the whiskey capital.
Yeah.
And then you know, the important part, learning about CASA and you know, learning about how people can volunteer.
And we do want to learn more about that. How does CASA help out our communities here at home?
Yep, so CASA is a volunteer organization that advocates in the interest of children that are going through juvenile neglect and abuse cases. The neglect and abuse court system in the 10th Judicial Circuit, which is Peoria, Tazewell, Marshall, Putnam, and Stark County. So it's kind of twofold. One, like I mentioned, we look out for the best interests in the case itself, making sure that they're placed in a safe, permanent home, but also being with them during those court cases. We're adults and we're scared of the court system, you know, going to the courthouse if we have to pay a traffic ticket or something. Imagine being a child that's, you know, probably had a traumatic event happen to them and having to go through that court system, sometimes alone. So that, you know, we just want to be there for them and be their cheerleader and advocate.
Very good. And before we go, we obviously want people to get involved. How can they do that? And one more time, the when and where.
Yep. So it's at July 20th at J.K. Williams from 5:30 to 7:30. Registration begins at 5:15, and the ways you can register is at emailing at casa@peoriacounty.org or by calling the office at 309-669-2939.
Very good.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me back on.
Absolutely. And we will share all of these details on our website, ciproud.com.